how much writing there is and essays.
Alright guys, don't actually be afraid of the 8th graders. We're not scary. You can actually find a lot of really good friends.
The card system, it's not about behavior anymore. It's all about grades.
Welcome, 6th grade students, to Lakeview Middle School. I think that you will be very excited about the opportunities that we have for you here at the middle school. We are excited to have you join our team.
Hello, my name is Brian Van Batavia. I'm the full-time assistant principal here at Lakeview, and I just wanted to take a few moments and talk to you guys about Lakeview's expectations for students. First of all, we do a lot of things at Lakeview besides just our reading, writing, and arithmetic. One of the things that we pride ourselves in is helping students get prepared to handle high school. And that can look a lot of different ways. And so what we do is we have posted expectations around the building, and we have a common vocabulary with our staff about how students can work together with the staff and with each other to have a good experience here at Lakeview. One of those things is our BIST language. And one of the things that we try to help students do is to be able to do something even though they don't want to, which is something that adults we have problems with as well, but we know it's a great life skill. Another thing is to help students be okay when others around them are not. What that means is if somebody else is making a bad choice, can you make a good choice? The last part about that is our posted hallway expectations and exit expectations and arrival expectations and walking out to the bus and things of that nature. And those things can kind of be covered in some simple things. First of all, have a good attitude. Come here and be willing to accept others and accept direction from your teachers and know that everybody's here to help you. Exhibit good self-control, be self-aware, be prepared for learning. Come to school prepared, know what's expected of you, know what your teacher wants you to do, have a system for coming to school or to class prepared to have those things, whether it be pencil, paper, your laptop, whatever it might be. Work well with others, work well with the students around you, the students in your group, the other students on your team. Be polite, please. Even when you're unhappy or frustrated, do your best to use your manners. And lastly, be willing to follow directions the first time. We have lots of students in the building and a great staff. And everything that they ask you to do, we believe is in the best interest of our students and will help them be successful.
The Aldeas Bullying Prevention Program is what we have in place at Lakeview to help address the issues that surround bullying, how to handle it, the steps to take, what to do when it's happening, or even when you hear that it's happening to someone around you. To help us with that, we use an online reporting system known as Sprigeo. Kind of a funny name, but it's a great program. What you have the chance to do is to report any type of bullying that you either see or that you've heard is going on. You can do this anonymously if you would rather not have your name mentioned, or you can leave information for us to follow up with you as well.
I am a member of the Aviators team. On the Aviators team, we are unique because we focus on students and their individual needs. We are also a 4-person team, which is different than most teams. And we have all teach reading, and we rotate our reading classes every quarter, so you'll have each teacher by the end of the year for reading.
Here at Lakeview on the Phoenix team, we are all about community and respect, and we really care about our students, and we want you to be successful even if sometimes that means things get a little tough. But we're excited to have you, and we're excited to see what you do in our classes.
I'm the science teacher on the Thunderhawks team. The Thunderhawks team is very full of fun. We're all full of energy and really excited. You might recognize us because we have 2 male teachers and 3 female teachers. So you always have to keep an eye out for those male teachers in the building. You know they're always the Thunderhawks.
Math in the 7th grade is going to be a continuation of what you did at the 6th grade center at Plaza. It is a digits part 2. We also have an accelerated 7th grade class that is called pre-algebra, and it's also digits, but it goes at a much faster pace, and it also goes into depth with topics that 7th grade math will not go into, getting you ready for higher math.
During 7th grade science at Lakeview, here's some of the things that you might see. You're going to see a lot of hands-on activities, a lot of projects incorporating technology. We're going to talk about space and force and motion, where you'll get to go outside and play kickball and do some things back and forth, finding the speed of cars, all sorts of fun stuff.
In reading here at Lakeview, we have a lot of hard work ahead of us, a lot of deep thinking is required, a lot of interaction with text, but we try and have a lot of fun while still doing the work that we need to do.
Hi everybody, I'm Ms. Martinson and I'm one of the technology teachers here at Lakeview, and we have so many awesome classes that you need to look into. The first one is Tech Ed and drafting. These are both classes that if you are interested in going into engineering. Speech class is great if you're going to become an actor or an actress, or that's kind of your goal. Also, if you want to be a politician, you need to know how to write a good speech. Last but not least, we have computer applications. That's my class. In computer applications, you're going to learn more about what you did at Plaza with Microsoft Office, and then we do awesome things like Photoshop and Movie Maker. You can learn how to make a video just like this one.
Hey future Lakeview students, we want to welcome you here to the Lakeview Facts Department. It's a little bit different from Plaza. You only got to go to it for a quarter at Plaza. We have it for a full semester. You're going to be 1 quarter in the sewing unit. We're going to get to make an apron. We're going to get to make a pillow. You're going to get to do all kinds of fun stuff. And in the cooking unit, we get to make everything from homemade biscuits to homemade macaroni and cheese, pizza, cookies, all kinds of yummy stuff.
In 6th grade, you were introduced to art as an encore class. Well, in 7th grade, you're going to get to have it for a whole semester. We're going to do a lot of really in-depth projects, including ceramics and painting.
There are 3 parts to the music department at Lakeview Middle School. There's the choir, the band, and the orchestra. You can take any of these classes all year long, and you can also take them for both years while you're here at Lakeview. All 3 departments within the music department put on great concerts and shows throughout the year, including our school musical, which features shows like The Little Mermaid and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We divide our days at Lakeview into purple days and silver days. One of those days, you'll be with one of your core team teachers for Life Ed. The other day, you'll be in PE. You'll have your own locker, and you'll be expected to dress out every single day.
Teacher here at Lakeview Middle School, and I work with students for 7th and 8th grade. Bridges is a program that is provided for students who have been identified through testing that qualify for academic enrichment. We do a variety of different topics based under themes. It's not just one subject. It's interdisciplinary, so we use what you have learned in other classes and apply it in a new and different and exciting way.
Lakeview houses the 7th and 8th grade ELL program for our district. Therefore, if any ELL students are on the Congress side, they come to Lakeview instead. We currently have 24 students from 11 different countries. One of the best parts about our program at Lakeview is that we do a lot with Park University. Each of our ELL students has a college e-pal that they write emails to, work with on projects, and get to know when they visit Lakeview.
When you arrive at Lakeview next year, some of you who attended Hawthorne and Chin will see some old friends who came to Lakeview for 6th grade. Some of you will meet these friends for the first time. That's one of the things that makes Lakeview so awesome. You'll have the opportunity to meet a wide variety of students. We have 5 classrooms at Lakeview for students who have special learning challenges. So whether you greet them in the hall, volunteer in a classroom, or just watch out for wheelchairs when you're walking down the hall, Lakeview is a great place to show that you care.
Hi, my name is Allison Franklin. I am the cafeteria manager here at Lakeview. Just want to say congratulations, and we're going to be glad to see you next year. Basically, our kitchen is set up the exact same way as Plaza. You will have your deli, your main choices, and international bar. The only difference between our cafeteria and Plaza is we have entrance doors and exit doors. The entrance doors are the 2 indoors, and the exit doors are the 2 center doors. You'll get it. It'll be great. It'll be fun. Breakfast is served at 7:15, 7:20 until the bell rings to go to class. See you next year.
Welcome, 6th graders. A lot of things about our library are different from Plaza, but a lot of them are the same. Some of the things that are different are the space, the way that we're set up. Some of the things that are the same, you can check out 2 books at a time. Some of the other things that are different are at times I will co-teach with them. Sometimes you'll see me as the librarian out in your classrooms teaching lessons. And one of the things that's also different about our library, we have something called edgy books. Those are books that are a little bit harder to read maybe. They're a little bit more mature content sometimes. And they usually are award-winning books, but we will make you have a permission slip signed by your parents in order to read those, just because we want to make sure that your parents think it's okay for you to read it. Some kids like to read big, hard, heavy books, and some of these are like that. And then some of them, they just maybe have content or words that we'd want to make sure your parents think are okay. But it's a very popular section in our library.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Olson, one of the counselors here at Lakeview, and I just wanted to take a little bit of time and tell you about the counseling department here at the school that you'll be coming to. We have 2 counselors. You will get to see us at registration. You will see us in your classrooms doing lessons. We will help you with scheduling, with really anything that you need while you're here. So we hope we get a chance to work with you and get to know you better here at Lakeview.
This is the health room here at Lakeview. My name is Mrs. Cochran, and hopefully I won't have to see too many of you, which means you wouldn't be sick and you wouldn't get hurt. This is where you would come if you would need medication, Band-Aids, if you're bleeding, don't feel well.
At Lakeview, we have several club options. Clubs are a little bit different than intramurals. Intramurals are a short-term 5 to 6 week activity that you sign up for. Clubs typically are something that run for a semester or for the entire year. Mrs. Beasley happens to be the sponsor for the Scholar Bowl Club, which is a group of students that like to get together and we compete in trivia contests from all kinds of different contents. We do participate in some actual contests throughout the year, but we get together and practice and have fun. Another year-long club is the Art Club, and Mrs. Mims and Mrs. Juries are the sponsors for that, and those for students who just really enjoy art, like to have the time to work on projects that are maybe not necessarily class-specific.
If you are looking for something fun to do after school and you like participating in hands-on activities, then Science Club is definitely the place for you. In Science Club, we do a lot of activities, we work in groups, there's absolutely zero homework, and you get to kind of explore any area of science that you like.
Student Council is a student body organization here at Lakeview. All incoming 7th graders are welcome to apply in August. If you're a new student, you can always apply at the end of your 7th grade year for your 8th grade year. The top leaders are chosen to represent the school. They get to put on some of the most awesome activities like the homecoming parade, 3 dances, and they get to help out with the spirit assemblies.
Class meetings are probably one of my favorite components of the Olveus Bullying Prevention Program. Class meetings give us a chance to get to know a small group of students, for us to talk, to get to know each other, and most importantly to work on relationships. How do we talk to one another? How do we communicate? How do we handle things when they maybe aren't going exactly the way we want them to?
Spirit assemblies are an exciting new tradition that started at Lakeview this year. Every month we have Spirit Days, and the entire school wears purple, silver, and black. We celebrate the awesomeness that is being a student here at Lakeview. Some typical activities on these Spirit Days include electronics at lunch and open gym. Then every other month, we have spirit assemblies. These assemblies include competitions between each team. Teams prepare chants to show off their school spirit, and teams compete in games. The assemblies end where one team is awarded the Spirit Trophy and has bragging rights for the entire month.
Come on, let me show you